it's your girl, Baby Dahlia, and welcome back to my channel. So as you guys can see from the title, we are back with another Bridgerton reaction today, Season 1, Episode 4, and Affair of Honor. I am so excited to get into this episode today because there are things that I need to know. Did Simon actually leave town? I feel like once he saw Daphne and the prince, you know, having their little dance at the ball in the last scene, I feel like that really sent him over the edge. But like, dude, what did you actually expect here? And I know that he didn't want to tell her those things. You know, I know he didn't want to kind of cut her off. And honestly, he didn't have to. I think he was very dramatic in the way he went about things. I think that Lady Danbury just wanted him to be honest with Daphne if he knew that he couldn't give her what she wanted. And I think that he knows that he can't give her that because of his own trauma, which sucks because outside of that, if they didn't have that, I think that they could be a really good couple. They've got that friendship. And, you know, in this day and age, people are marrying because, you know, it's what you do and it's kind of like a transaction. But Daphne and Simon, they really have something real. So I don't know if Simon is actually going to leave town. I feel like he might leave and then come back. I love that Daphne was not in her feelings for too long. She was like, let me cry for 5 minutes and then I'm back on my bullshit. And I love that for her because we're not crying over no man. We're not doing that, especially when we're the diamond of the first water, baby. We're not doing it. And I'm so glad that she showed up like the baddie she is. Y'all saw how she dropped her fan and she was like, oh, that reminded me of that scene in Clueless when she drops her pen and she's like, I love that. I love that. That was so cunty. What is gonna happen with Marina? Last we saw, she was wailing because she got a letter that she presumes to be from her man and her baby daddy that says he wants nothing to do with her. Now we know that that letter is false. Lady Featherington and her bitch of a maid concocted this whole little scheme. I know that it's gonna blow up in their faces. I just don't know if it's gonna happen in this episode. But I do want to see where that left Marina. Is she gonna be depressed? Is she going to do something to terminate, you know, her situation? What is gonna happen from here? How is Penelope gonna help her get through this? Because Penelope has kind of been like her side girl. You know what I'm saying? Penelope has been her support system. I want to see more of Eloise this episode. I feel like each episode we kind of get a little bit of her. And in each scene, it's just her talking about how, you know, she's not into none of this shit. She's not into none of it. Is Eloise Lady Whistledown? Obviously, don't tell me, but I'm like, in my head, I'm like, is she really? Because it would make so much sense, but I almost feel like it would be too easy. But then I feel like the writers would be like, oh, that's too easy, so no one would suspect that that's the case. Like, I'm really trying to like put the pieces together on my like my investigative type shit right now. But I don't know, girl. There's not much that's going on with Anthony and his girl other than the fact that he up and I don't know if he can get it back. I feel like they'll end up back together. It's just gonna take some sacrifice on his end, so I don't know if he's gonna get his shit together, but we gonna see, girl. If you like what you see in today's video, be sure to give it a huge thumbs up and drop some love down below in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think about this video and your thoughts on this episode when you watched it for the very first time. Be sure to subscribe. That way you're notified whenever I drop a new video. And you'll see our community chats. That's where I'm notifying you guys about the videos, when they're dropping, when they're up, and all that good shit. So make sure you subscribe and tap into the community chat so you don't miss any of that stuff. I don't think we have anything else to say. Let's just get right into the video.
Her Majesty Queen Charlotte and her esteemed nephew Prince Friedrich of Prussia.
Friedrich is his name. I need to make sure I remember that because I feel like he's gonna stick around.
You are perfection itself.
Offer her your gift.
Oh.
I've brought you a gift.
Gift. She has got it bad, y'all. Girl, reel it in.
Miss Bridgerton, are you unwell?
Yeah, she unwell, all right. Girl, I see where she's coming from because it's like, she's getting what she wants, but it's not from who she wants. So, but the way that she is thinking about Simon, like, oof, girl, you got it real bad. You need to reel it in a little bit. Because look, if he ain't thinking about you like that, you can't think about him like that. You gotta wait till he think about you like that, then you can think about him like that in return, but you cannot do it first. You gotta do it first.
Though this author cannot dismiss the Duke of Hastings quite so soon, he may have let the diamond slip through his fingers for now, but
She is stressed. Oh my God. Sorry.
Show me a smile, girl.
I beg your pardon.
Your teeth. I want to see them. Is she simple-minded? Tell a lot from a person's mouth.
I'm disgusted. I hate people's teeth. Like, if you're... let me stop. Let me reel it back in. Because I say offensive things. And I'm aware of that. I know. I just be talking. And I understand people get really sensitive about things. Like, I talk a lot of shit. Like...
You cannot be serious. How dare you conduct yourself in such a brazen manner? Do you see now what I must endure daily, my lord?
My lord. So is that... That's her cousin?
I'm here to call on Miss Featherington.
Miss Philippa Featherington.
Are you guys happy? Is that good? Is that...
Thank you, sir.
Okay, I guess she is happy. Everyone's happy. Cool.
You know who is flying? Lady Whistledown. She is up in the sky. A brilliant woman of business who fools the entire town whilst pocketing their money.
What if Lady Whistledown is Penelope? That would be like, wow, that would be crazy. Because she's such like a low-key character that it's like you wouldn't even think about her.
Lady Whistledown's identity is quite protected.
And are we not the two most clever girls in the town? If anyone can find her, it is us.
Yeah, I want someone to go looking. I want someone to I want someone to try to figure this out. We're not putting enough energy into trying to figure out who this person is. The battle. It's so funny that it's like a boxing ring, because in this time you would think that's not a thing. You would think it'd be like jousting or some shit. I don't know.
Ah, there's your prince now. With your fancy well in hand.
Not the prince here. Oh, okay, so this is the main event.
I suppose I have much to learn then. I would appreciate your expert tutelage if you would join me.
I will say the prince is sweet. Like, he's got a very sweet nature about him. He's very open-minded, it seems. I don't dislike him. So I think he could be a good match for her.
Yes, again! Come on, Wondrich! Watch your feet!
Oh gosh, he's about to have some flashbacks right now. Well, they're not really flashbacks because they never did anything. Fantasies, if you will. Oh my god. She is so in heat. So they bet on this,
on my good name,
right?
each of you will receive
Okay,
your bonus.
yeah.
I merely need 2 days to raise the blunt.
You running low on funds?
This one more to your liking?
Mr. Grant,
Perhaps I should take it over to Somerset House, so it can be skied. Right next to mine.
I believe I owe you apology, sir.
You don't have to apologize to him. You didn't have to like his painting. If I don't like it, I don't like it.
Where is yours?
Your work?
Are you to tell me you're not an artist yourself?
He dabbles.
And I think you will find my real work far less, oh, how did you put it? Cold and lacking inner life.
I shall never live that down, shall I?
Yeah, that was awkward. And we're back. And we... Okay.
Bridgerton.
Oh God.
Your Highness. I was told you would be here.
I just know Simon is about to have an attitude. Look at his face. He's like side eye. Like first you come in and you're talking to the girl that I like, that I can't give her what she wants, and you can because you're a prince and you're gonna come in and you're trying to take her, and now you want to talk to my best friend? No.
What about the Duke?
What about the Duke?
What's he writing?
Nothing.
You sit about writing nothing all day long.
Very well. I am telling Francesca about what an officious little busybody you are.
Yeah, what are you writing? I feel like they're trying to lead us down the wrong path with that one. Cause what are you writing, girl? Share. She looks miserable.
Duke and I, we were pretending. Also, I could attract a suitor of a high enough rank. Also, I could be that much more desirable.
I almost forgot that there was an agreement in the first episode because it was so real between them. Oh, that's all she needed. Yeah, you needed to tell your mom. You needed someone to comfort you and support you because you've been holding a lot in, girl.
Sycophantic behavior for the rest.
Now, hopefully, Lady Danbury can talk some sense into this one.
Continue to do what you have always done.
And what would that be?
Take everything you have for granted.
Mm.
I would have expected more. More discernment, more understanding, more appreciation.
Lady Danbury.
You allowed that young lady to slip through your fingers as if it were nothing. Love, your grace, conquers all.
Oh my God, that's so sweet. I love that.
To be seen.
Simon, he's jaded as fuck. But I am too, so I feel I can't even like go against what he's saying because I get where he's coming from. I get it. Part of love is vulnerability and knowing that, yeah, this could be gone in an instant, but it's just part of it.
Courtesy of the recently widowed Lady Trowbridge. Some may call her celebrations too provocative.
That's the party I want to go to, girl. Bless you, honey.
Oh, what a delectable frock. Almost the exact shade of double Gloucester your mother served at tea this afternoon. I so love cheese.
As do I.
They're a little odd, but it seems like they are vibing. Lord Featherington seems really just like stern and maybe checked out. Is it just me?
You could have chosen anyone. You have gentlemen lined up to pay you tribute. Yet you did not hesitate to steal my chance for happiness away.
Girl, this is not about you, so go ahead.
Miss Bridgerton.
Girl, if he didn't want you, he didn't want you. You're not leaving, Simon. Don't even try it.
Have you forgotten, sir? You requested it returned to you. An endeavor that was no small feat to arrange, I might add.
Okay. Was he gonna give it to her? He should, as like a big gesture. He should give it to her and propose. Stop around, dude. Like, this is real life. This is not a game.
Mr. Bridgerton.
Uh-oh. He got some wine in his hand. I feel like, I don't know, y'all. It's giving spicy. Like, it's giving a little spicy.
I do not know what I was expecting.
Okay. Yeah, I thought, that's spicy, all right.
Heirs have the responsibility. Second sons have the fun.
Mm-hmm.
So, why not go have some fun?
As in painting or drawing. Not something else, right? Oh. It's kind of a low vibe, not gonna lie.
They can all wait until next season as far as I'm concerned. Do you truly wish to embarrass me further tonight? I would advise against it.
Or what? I'm as shocked as you probably are, but I actually agree with Lady Featherington here. Like, he might not be the best pick, but it seemed like they were well suited. So, what the fuck? I agree with her for once, but it won't happen again.
You believe I would be working for you if I had all the money Whistledown does?
Oh my goodness, girl. Eloise. Keep looking, girl. We gonna figure it out, girl. We gonna figure out who this person is writing these stories.
Our host looks a bit fussy.
I think it's Penelope, y'all. Oh my god.
I've been trying to get in front of Miss Thompson all night. Surely she cannot be interested in Lord Rutledge, can she?
I think the only thing Miss Thompson is interested in is a swift rescue indeed.
She looks so miserable. I like that about Marina, because like her face always says how she's feeling and what she's thinking. Like, she doesn't fake it. Like, she doesn't pump the fake.
And so I find myself left with one question to ask.
Oh god.
Miss Bridgerton?
I need a moment.
Miss Bridgerton.
Don't come with no bullshit, Simon. Only good things. Only good things, dude.
I came to say goodbye.
To whom?
To you.
Your goodbye is wholly unnecessary.
We're not friends, remember?
We're not friends.
Right, exactly.
Prince Friedrich is kind and adoring.
He really is.
And he knows what he wants.
He do know what
He's
he
a
wants.
good man.
He is a good
And he
man.
will make a wonderful father.
Oh, he so will. Are you gonna fight for her or no? Right, what are you gonna say? I feel like he came here to get clarity from her on what to do next, but that's up. Like, you know that she likes you and she wants to be with you. You're the one that wasn't ready. So to come looking for validation, like, she DJ'd for you. This is going to send her into a spiral. Someone's gonna be watching. Someone's gonna put it in the paper.
You will marry her.
Brother!
I cannot marry her.
Yes, the you can.
Then you leave me no choice.
But so what?
I must demand satisfaction.
A duel.
A duel?
We'll settle this as gentlemen. I understand.
Y'all gonna fight? What's that gonna do? Oh! Simon said, I bet. Say
You
less.
would rather die than marry me.
Wait, what? Wait, die? I'm really mad that Anthony interrupted this moment because I'm not gonna lie to you, I wanted to see them get busy. I did. And I know you do too. Don't act like you didn't want to see it too. I'm not the only perv here.
Imagine that.
Are you okay, Penelope? Oh. You want to get your pen and your stationery because you're Lady Whistledown? She was about to have a panic attack.
I cannot expect you to understand. Not everyone can be a pretty Bridgerton.
Oh. But you're a pretty Featherington.
Eloise, wait.
Friends growing apart. That's awkward.
The title and estates will pass to you. And if you kill Hastings, then I shall have to leave the country and you'll be head of the family in every way that matters.
So either way, you're the out of here, is what you're saying.
Whatever the insult, apologize and you will surely be a forgiven.
Right, I don't think
Not when it comes to his
it needs to go this far. But it would have been different, Simon, if you would have just said that you like or love her. It looks bad because it looks like you're playing with her, but you know that you have feelings for her. So you're causing all of these problems and then playing victim. You really are.
Duel at dawn.
An affair of honor.
If I live to see sunrise, I am free.
An affair of honor. You're doing the same thing, Anthony. Stupid ass. Whatever. You're doing the same thing that you don't want Daphne doing, but because, oh God, whatever, bro. I don't like your husband, Lady Featherington.
What are you doing in Rush?
I don't like you either, but like I feel for you because your husband sucks.
Know about your debts and know that you have spent all our money.
I shall not.
Including our girls' dowries.
Oh.
Question is, what are you gonna do about it?
I don't like that he's pulling the second brother into this because he had a nice night. He found some new friends. He was getting into his groove. He was getting a little blaze. Like, and I feel like he just blew his high with that shit.
Kings has done you a grave dishonor. Surely it was to see him pay.
With his life?
It will not come to that. The Duke will remember his honor once he finds himself on the deadly end of a pistol.
And if he does not?
I don't think he will. He has a lot of pride. And he doesn't have a lot he's living for. I don't think he'll give a fuck enough to surrender or whatever it is.
You looking well? Did you catch a chill in the garden?
Only someone did see.
Ooh, that bitch.
Is there anything you need from me?
My affairs are in order.
Y'all are gonna duel in them tight ass jackets? He's gonna let him.
Sister!
Sister!
Why's she laying there like that?
If you do not marry me, I shall be ruined.
Daphne, I cannot.
Okay, you're being selfish.
Do you truly hold me in such low regard?
It is because I regard you so highly that I cannot marry you.
Get the over your trauma. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it now. I don't want to hear about it anymore.
Duke and I are to be married.
But he just said no. He just said, I'm not doing that. Oh my God, it ends like that? Stop it. I can't. All right, you guys. That was season 1, episode 4 of Bridgerton, An Affair of Honor. Another amazing episode. Are we shocked? This is a really good show. Hold on, I know I'm so annoying. I'm so sorry. Sorry. Another amazing episode, you guys. If I had to give it a rating 1 out of 10, I would give this episode, I would give it a 10. Well, let's give it like a 9.8 because I feel like the episode was a little slow. Because at the beginning, I'm like, okay, what is this episode really going to be about? What are we getting into here? But they really amped it up. They really, I mean, this was a lot happened, okay? We hit a peak and it started rolling, okay? So let's get into it. So the prince is 100% feeling Daphne, and obviously Queen Charlotte is pushing this as well. Obviously, the prince is an amazing choice. I mean, he's caring. He's like, what are the words I'm looking for? He's just an overall good dude, and you can tell he's like intentional. He's got good values, and it's just like, he really is like a catch. But it's just unfortunate because Daphne is not into him. Her heart is already taken. She is in love with Simon. The beginning of the episode, she is really struggling with this lust that she has for Simon at the moment and having all of these fantasies about him. It doesn't shock me, but in the same token, they haven't done anything. You know what I'm saying? So we haven't seen anything from his side. You know, it would be different if we seen them both feeling this way, but it kind of feels one-sided. And even how the episode like ended off, it still is like, it's not a balance here. Even though he does have feelings for her, Daphne was this close to accepting the prince's proposal. I'm glad that she didn't. Well, I'm torn because I do think that sometimes it is better to just go with the better option. You know, how do I say it? He would have been like the safer choice. And sometimes going with the safer choice, I think, is okay. Now, would it have been the same kind of love? No. I think they could have had a decent relationship. They could have, you know, had kids and had a lot of love for each other. But would it have that burning passion like her and Simon had? Absolutely not. And I think that she would always think, what if? So when she runs out of the party, Simon's there. I feel like when he showed up, he said that he was just wanting to say goodbye. I think that is some bullshit. You came because you wanted some sort of validation from her to tell you not to go. And I think that that's bullshit. She shouldn't have to give you that, because at the end of the day, you left her hanging. And I'm glad that she stood her ground with that one and she wasn't really having it. But their little moment, okay, this is where everything like took a turn for the worse, because their little moment they had in the garden, I figured someone would see, and they did. I think I said that at the time, and then they're saying that that one girl saw. I don't know her name. I don't know. I did not expect Anthony to come in and ruin the moment like this. Things went 0 to 100 real quick. Anthony has, at this point, demanded a duel, and apparently this is to the death. I think, oh my god, like, we need both of you here, okay? Neither of you can die. Apparently this is something that they do anyway, but I am shocked that like the other Bridgerton brothers like didn't try to stop him and say this is really not a good idea. And even on Simon's part too, like why didn't the friend be like, eh? I guess the friend did tell him like you need to just apologize, which Simon did when he first got there, and Anthony was not having it. Since this girl has seen Daphne and Simon doing their thing in the garden, they have to get married now, because if they don't, it's gonna look slimy. It's gonna look like she's not, you know, pure anymore. And you know that girl is gonna spread it because she's a bitch. She is a bitch. Honestly, what are they gonna do in the next episode? Because Simon's like, no, I'm not doing it. Daphne's like, we're marrying. I with it. I with like the initiative and like the like, no, we're doing this. Nah, yeah, we are. She's like, nah, yeah, we're marrying. We're marrying. It's happening. So we're gonna see if Daphne gets her way. I feel like she will. I feel like Simon's gonna come kicking and screaming though. I don't know. Eloise and Penelope are having some friendship drama right now. She's been presented for marriage. Eloise has not. So I feel like there's a disconnect there because they have very different passions at the moment. Obviously, we know Eloise is like anti all that shit, right? But Penelope is not. So I think that this is causing a rift in their friendship. It's kind of like, you know, the age-old idea of like, you know, when you and your friends, like when you're in your 20s and you guys go separate ways. I think that they're just really headed down separate paths, but I think they'll be fine in the long run. We met Lord Featherington in this episode, and honestly, now that I'm looking at him, I think that maybe he has been in prior episodes, but he looks so similar to like everyone else that I've seen that I have no clue. But he is not anything like I imagined. I figured that Lady Featherington, since she is such the bitch that she is, I thought that her hubby would be, you know, a little down to earth, more chill, more laid back, but no. He is like very stern, very by the book. You know, I don't know. You can tell that he really doesn't have like an affectionate relationship with his family, because even when he was crying, she looked so shocked by that. She was like, she kind of got the ick. She got the ick, and I did too, because are you kidding? You spent all of our money. He's got a gambling addiction, and we saw that. We saw that he gambled during the fight, and he lost, and he owes a lot of people a lot of money. So I think in the next episode, we're gonna find out some more information on who all he owes money, and I think this is going to tie into Marina's story, because she's here, but we really don't have a lot of backstory as to why she's here at the moment. Lady Featherington is trying to marry Marina off to some old bitch. I don't know his name. Someone called him Big Teeth. She's trying to marry this girl off in fast so that, you know, they can do the do, and then they can assume that her baby is theirs. I think this is a horrible idea, because are we gonna ignore what the baby looks like when it comes out? Well, I guess we don't even really know what her baby daddy looks like. If he's brunette, then I guess any of them could pass, I guess, as the daddy. But I think this might happen often in this town, because there was that one family they showed that the baby had the same hair color as the maid or something like that. So I think it's probably common that, you know, people are like cutting corners here and there. I think there's also going to be a rift between Penelope and Marina because obviously now Marina is hyped up on the idea of Collin, the youngest Bridgerton brother. But we all know Penelope has like a huge crush on him. But he has a huge crush on Marina. So I think that he looks at Penelope like as a friend. And I hate that. I hate that. I do. Because I want Penelope to get her man. But I also want Marina. I want them both to get what they want. But like they want the same guy. So I don't know what's gonna happen there. If you like what you saw in today's video, be sure to give it a huge thumbs up and drop some love down below in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts on the video and your thoughts on this episode when you watched it for the very first time. Were you as shocked about the duel as I was? Because what do you mean to the death? To the death? Make sure you subscribe, that way you're notified whenever I drop a new video. And stay connected in the community chat, that is where I'm dropping all updates and information about when videos are dropping, when they're live, and all of that good shit. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.